Greetings everyone, Mr. Dev here, and welcome back to another devlog. I bet you weren't expecting my voice, so please give this video a like and sub. Anyways, I know I'm really bad at animating, but if you want to see this in the next video, tell me in the comments. Alright, well, let's get started. So the first thing I started doing was, well, obviously nothing, because I am lazy, and the script didn't work. So the first thing is, I didn't really know what to add or what to do for the map, so I kind of just added in some random little things. I'll show up here. I worked on this big ol' hole thing with a smiler in it. Kind of useless, but I was thinking about adding a giant jump scare or like, I don't know, there's like some staircase. I'll put an image of it on screen again. I was trying to replicate something like that. I also added in some little holes around the map so it felt a little more realistic, I guess. More like an actual pool rooms map. But all in all, I didn't really do much during this time. So I had no clue what to do next, so I went and got some inspiration from the wiki. Because I also wanted to try and avoid the horrendous AI that I needed to fix. So while I was on the wiki, I found out that it had been updated, and the person added in new entrances and other levels into the pool rooms. And so I got a big motivational spike, and I proceeded to work on it like all day for like 2 weeks. So the first thing I did was I decided to work on the level 188 entrance, which looks like this. Of course, I started working on the exit to level 188. I used this image from the wiki as a reference image, so that way I can model and shape how I want it to work. So I thought it would be cool if these holes could lead into the sides of the windows, but as we get further into this, there are a lot of problems that I have with this design. I also added in these holes in the ground because as this image shows up, you see there's like giant holes in there. So I added those in, and if you want to see what's at the bottom, just play the game when it's done. I'm not going to reveal it. So as you see here, this is what I made. It's not super impressive because the lighting and just mainly how it looks in general, but if I turn on the lighting and the water isn't trash, it's pretty scary. So of course, after I finished that, I started working on the actual level 188. First, I started making the walls because, you know, it's easier to make the walls first. So I basically just copied and pasted the walls, and I just turned it around and did some other things to it so it actually works out. And, you know, then I made 4 of those walls. It was a little hard considering I had to union and ununion a ton of things. Like, if you ununion it, there's like 8 negative parts in it, and like, yeah. But look, the walls are now complete, or at least most of them. But now it was time to start working on the floor. So the flooring was a bit complex for my small brain, but I still got the overall shape of how it is. So as you can see, it's looking relatively good, still very unfinished. So once I was done, I went out and found what the other side looked like, because I don't really think there's any images online that say it. So I looked on Gary's mod, and I found a map that had it, so I basically just copied and pasted that. And there we go. And now we can work on the colors. So I had a bit of a hard time with the textures, so I went with this white and bumpy sort of wall texture. And for the floors, it was pretty easy because I just used the Roblox built-in textures, which are pretty nice, but I might have to switch them out later. So next off, I worked on the top floor. So let me just say this real quick. It took me a really long time to haul out this whole area. At least 3 to 5 days. So after I started making the rooms, it took a while, and yeah, so here we are now. So yeah, guys, hopefully you enjoyed. I'm sorry this devlog wasn't longer. I was planning on it to be around 10 minutes, but I just don't really have that much of a creative mind, so, you know, I just threw in what I thought would look good. Anyway, so hopefully you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we do have a Discord in the link down below, so if you want to join it, make sure to join it, please. Please, I'm begging you. And as always, have a nice one. See you guys. On a quick side note, I just wanted to say that early in the video I said these were going to be a problem. And the reason why these are going to be a problem is because on this side, I hollowed out this area. So if we hollow out this area, it's gonna kind of be a little difficult.